GTA modders have seriously lost their minds in 2025. In 2025, the Grand Theft Auto modding community has taken a sharp turn from creative enhancement into sheer unhinged chaos. What was once a realm of inventive tweaks and immersive realism has now morphed into a digital asylum where boundaries no longer exist. The modding scene is no longer about adding cool cars or enhancing textures. It's about who can make the most absurd, reality-breaking content imaginable. Today, stepping into a GTA 5 modded server feels like wandering into a cyberpunk fever dream. You might spawn as a 50-foot Shrek wielding a laser minigun while fighting off an army of flying Elon Musks and Tesla jetpacks. The line between satire, fan fiction, and digital lunacy has all but evaporated. While it's hilarious, it also raises questions about the intent and direction of modding culture. Has the community outgrown its original purpose? One of the major drivers of this madness is the increasing accessibility of powerful modding tools. With advancements in AI-generated assets, 3D modeling, and real-time code injection, the average modder can now produce complex and ridiculous modifications with minimal effort. Combine this with a culture obsessed with virality, and the result is an arms race to out-crazy each other. The mods that get the most attention today aren't necessarily the most impressive in craftsmanship, they're the most outrageous. Take for example the GTA Apocalypse Zoo mod, where the entire map is overrun with genetically enhanced animals riding hoverboards and engaging in faction wars. Or the wildly popular Sigma Chat Simulator, where players must maintain their masculinity by bench-pressing cars and dodging NPCs quoting TikTok red pill philosophy. These aren't just memes, they're deeply immersive environments coded with shocking detail. And people love it. This cultural shift reflects a broader trend in gaming, the elevation of absurdity over structure. Players are increasingly drawn to surreal experiences that defy narrative logic. GTA modders, always ahead of the cultural curve, have embraced this wholeheartedly. But the question remains, are these mods still about expanding the game's potential, or are they about burning it all down for the sake of spectacle? Of course, not all mods have lost their minds. A subculture of serious modders still exists. Those who painstakingly recreate real-life cities, improve NPC behavior, or even reimagine the storyline of GTA itself. But these creators are now overshadowed by an avalanche of viral chaos. The balance has tilted so far that some servers have gone full GTA meets LSD trip, making it nearly impossible to distinguish parody from serious content. Another consequence of this trend is the fractured community it's creating. Some veteran players feel alienated by the shift from grounded, immersive content to the outrageous and nonsensical. Forums and mod-sharing sites are now battlegrounds between purists and post-ironic creators, with debates raging over whether GTA should be a serious crime simulator or an unhinged digital sandbox for collective madness. There's also the legal gray area to consider. Rockstar Games has historically walked a thin line between tolerating mods and issuing takedown notices. But with mods now including copyrighted characters, deepfake audio, and AI-generated voiceovers of celebrities doing unspeakable things, it's only a matter of time before the legal hammer falls harder than ever before. The anything goes attitude might end up collapsing the whole scene under its own absurdity. Still, there's a twisted brilliance in what's happening. These mods are modern digital art forms, satirical, political, and wildly creative in their defiance of corporate norms. They reflect a generation of gamers who no longer want to play by the rules. In some ways, GTA modding in 2025 has become a rebellious expression of the internet's collective ID. In conclusion, GTA modders in 2025 have indeed lost their minds, but perhaps that's not entirely a bad thing. While the scene has spiraled into a realm of hyper-chaotic absurdity, it also represents an evolution of digital creativity. Whether this madness signals the death of coherent modding or its highest form remains to be seen. One thing's for certain, GTA modding is no longer just about enhancing the game, it's about transforming it into something utterly unrecognizable.